Okay, we're live. Um, Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining Nollywood Conversations with Omoefe Kingsley. Today is a big one. It's a massive one. I've got the big masquerades in the house. People who says it the way it is. Like I said in the first episode of this conversation, we said this. We want to make this platform one that you can have reliable information, very authentic information, factual information, unscripted, everything the way it ought to be said. So if you need any information that is right, that is pure, that is truthful, that is factual, this is the right place to go. So week in, week out, we will come in here and bring in people who will tell us the way it is in this industry. We're not talking about people who just started yesterday. We're talking about people who are the foundation of the industry in Nollywood. Today, we'll be talking about the how to break into Nollywood. Why is it difficult to break into Nollywood and the best way to get in? I have very honorable gentlemen with me this evening, colleague of mine. They're all colleagues of mine. We're in this industry, so we run this industry for years. So I've known anybody here will be 15 years or 20 years or thereabout. So I've known almost everybody for almost all my life. I've known Uzo for a long time. But before I go into that, let me just quickly introduce my guests this evening. First, I have. Let me start with Mr. Peter Manboyo here with us last week. So, from like I said, this platform is more of request, but more of the community. So, what the community says and what the request we give to them and all that. So, by popular request, they asked for Peter Amanboyo to come in today again. That they want to hear more from him and all that. So Peter Amanboyo is an award filmmaker who studied filmmaking at the New York University and business administration from the Temple University in America. He studied all over UK and United Arab Emirates. Is going to come back. He's been in this note for years. He's a producer, he's a director, he's an actor, and a casting director. Mr. Peter Amanboyo, welcome on board. We'll get him back as soon as he comes back. Welcome aboard. I'll go straight to Mr. Apampa, Saheed Pizu number one. Saheed Apampa is one Nigerian filmmaker who will say we always we have this conversation. My friend I was talking about. We had one pillar of the industry who used to be one of our great colleagues who passed a couple of years ago, Chico Ejiro, we call him Mr. Prolific. We'll be wondering who will take over from that position, but I guess I'm thinking because I think Uzo, if you grant me, I think we can say side is fitting very well in that position of being Mr. Prolific. So he's an experienced filmmaker over 2 decades in the industry. He studied filmmaking in America, United States of America, and he's done over 50 films. You can imagine 50 is even small. So I know that no 50 is even, I'm talking about over 200 films.
I need to correct that, sir. 200, sir.
Over 200 films. No vex. Over 200 films. As for the films, I remember Homeless, Dagger, Devil's Orchard, Twist, No Man's Land, and Convicted. Massive film. You need to watch out for them. They are not just films that were just produced for production's sake, but they are films that are very, very beautiful films. Let me stop by and go straight to the big masquerade in their house. My Oga, my friend, my cosmate. It was my course. We're cosmate at the Colorado Film School in Denver, America. We're also cosmate in a couple of master directing master classes, including the one that we sat down together with Philip Noyce. Philip Noyce is Hollywood, one of Hollywood's biggest director, who directed Salt and a lot of other Hollywood blockbusters. I've known Uzo for years, from the years of Out of Bounds to Above That till today. Uzo is one of those persons who changed the face of music video direction in Nigeria, production and direction in Nigeria, right from the Samuel Poso's video to the well-known video of Two-Face, African Queen. Well, so anyway, Uzo Okpechi, my guy, my boss, have over 20 years experience in this industry. In every aspect of this industry, he have experience and he is well known and he has the wherewithal to handle any situation that comes his way. Like I said, he studies filmmaking and the Colorado Film School at Denver, Colorado, in America. Is the director of the massive Netflix project called Mystic River, and also he was also the executive producer and the director of Kamsi. A very lovely feature film that's streaming right now. I think it's still on Amazon Prime. It's streaming, yes. Also, it's streaming on Amazon Prime. Uzo directed about 12 seasons of Good Day Ultimate Search. The reality show, well known Good Day Ultimate Search, and of course he was the first producer. He was the first producer. He produced the first edition of The Voice Africa. That's the TV reality show, Voice Africa. I cannot keep on calling all about. Uzo is a master filmmaker. We call him the cineast. It's a big man in the room. Thank you for having you guys. If I come to call all your experiences and all your trainings, we won't be able to leave here today. But I want to say a big thank you for joining me on the conversation, in Nollywood Conversation. Thank you. Uzo, thank you very much. Saheed Apanpa, thank you.
Thank you for having me, and I'm glad to be among my colleagues. Yeah,
yes.
Saheed and Amand. I'm happy to be amongst you guys, and even the host is a colleague.
Yeah.
And I'm also happy that finally filmmakers are beginning to take the bull by the horn. And we should own our own narratives, not always wait for people to, own the narratives for us. So
absolutely,
this is a welcome development, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think it took a while for me to make up my mind to do this. Of course, I'm not a great speaker, I'm not a great presenter, but you keep pushing. But we just thought that we need to start this conversation because, like I had, we keep on talking about it most of the time. We always say people always tell story about Nollywood when we are here. We are the pillars of Nollywood, and if we don't tell the story, people will start driving different narratives. We are here to tell the story and to make sure that all the truth is being said and people can be part of it. Thank you very much. So quickly, today's one is, why is it difficult to break into Nollywood? So this question arises from our last edition episode and all that, and people say it was difficult to break into Nollywood. And a colleague of mine sent a message to me today when he saw the post and say, is it difficult to come into Nollywood? So let's start from there, really. Uzo, let me start with you. Is it difficult to get into Nollywood, to break into Nollywood?
Yeah, right now I don't think it is. Like I keep saying, technology has democratized filmmaking. Technology has brought democracy to filmmaking such that any and everybody can become a filmmaker, but not any and everybody can be good at filmmaking. So the good is underlined. And to become good, you have to leave bad and average behind. To become better, you have to leave good behind. And to become the best, of course, you have to leave better behind. So we are constantly in pursuit of perfection as filmmakers. And that is for the good filmmakers. I'm not talking about the average or the mediocre ones. And I have no apologies, as always. Yeah. So I would say for now, I don't think it is difficult to get into Nollywood. Yeah. Because using Nollywood as a word that encapsulates the Nigerian movie industry, you can do your thing even on your phones now. It has been democratized. The tools are there. You can shoot your own film irrespective of the budget. The idea is to know how to tell a story first of all. Yeah, that's the idea. Know how to tell a story, because even with all the big equipment, even with all the trainings that so many people have, you find out that they still fall short of the core essence of filmmaking, which is telling a story. So I wouldn't say it is difficult right now, probably then, probably 10 years ago, or even above that number of years, maybe then. Right now, I wouldn't say it is difficult. That's how I will approach that. Yeah.
Right. Said, is it difficult to come into Nollywood?
Okay, presently, I would say no. If you have a vision and know what you're gunning for, um, the people who finds it difficult to get into Nollywood, I call them lazy. I tag
Mm,
them lazy, especially
mm,
actors who wants to get into Nollywood. They feel if I ask them certain names, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? They'll say no. And I say, you are in Nollywood. You don't know this particular director. You don't know this
mm,
particular producer. You are being lazy. I said, when you're out of school and you're looking for a job, you don't sit at
mm.
home. You find
Right.
different places that vacants are, and you submit your resume. Filmmaking is a profession. Is a job as well. So it's more like my senior colleague said, there's technologies now that's helping that enhances your efforts. For instance,
Mm-hmm,
you're an actor on your page, you have your
mm-hmm,
page on private. How do you want producers to see, or potential directors to see that, oh, you have something? You're an actor,
mm-hmm,
you're privatizing your page. Why?
mm-hmm,
Social media now is major. A lot of people are getting deals from social media. I know how many actors are found on Instagram, through their monologues that's being posted. I get to see these things. I know actors who tag me on their posts to create the awareness so that I can notice them that, oh, I can do this thing. I know a lady I think twice a week, she does monologues twice a week, and I'm always being tagged. Recently, I just said I've noticed you. You will be on my next set. So if she wasn't doing that, if she was lazy, definitely I won't be able to see what she can do. So presently, it is not hard. You just need to put more effort and do more researches and work on yourself. Because the more you get
right.
better in your and you keep pushing, you will be noticed. There's
Right.
a there's a guy from Tanzania. Tanzania is a basketball player.
Right.
For the past 10 years, he practices every day. He doesn't have the resources. He
Right.
practices every day.
Every
He
day.
keeps shooting every day.
Right.
He shoots free throws. He trains. Recently, he's in America now. They just took him to America now. Like
Right. Right.
somebody who, I think, is it Cameroon or Tanzania, one of those countries.
I
They
think it's
came to pick
Cameroon.
him.
I think it's Cameroon.
I think it's Cameroon, yeah. So
Yeah,
they,
I
they
think so.
noticed him, and now he's
Yeah,
there.
it's
He's
there. Yeah.
playing ball in the States. So
Right.
he's not lazy. He keep practicing,
You keep
keep pushing
practicing.
it, and working on himself.
All right.
So I'll say now it is not hard to get into Nollywood as
Okay.
long as you're not lazy.
Okay. In the light of this one, has industry become more competitive or is just less accessible? Uzo, you want to take that
Well,
on?
I think it is more competitive when you have an influx of people into a space. The space obviously becomes more competitive because now there is an influx. So, like I said in the early stages of this program, technology has brought democracy to filmmaking,
Mm.
which right now I'm quoting Spike Lee, you understand? So,
Right.
these are people that have seen where we're going to even
Yes.
before we got here. You
Absolutely.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Aha, that's it. So the influx of people into a space is definitely going to make the space competitive. You will compete.
Right.
You'll be competing for space. You'll be competing for attention. You'll be
Attention.
competing for people to see you and hear you.
Right.
I used to say this with all due respect to those that shoot and put on YouTube. That is the first port of call for Nollywood these days. Not
Yes.
Netflix, not Amazon. The first port of Nollywood these days is the YouTube.
It's YouTube.
So
Yes.
if, if what we're putting on YouTube is mediocre,
Mm-hmm.
Nollywood is definitely going to be seen as
It's
mediocre.
mediocre.
If what
Absolutely.
we're putting on YouTube is good enough, Nollywood
Mm-hmm.
will be seen as being good enough too.
Right.
So that you cannot run away from what it is. The influx of people into this space has made it more competitive. You're competing with films that are being shot from all nooks and crannies of Nigeria. You're competing with people that shoot on their phones. You're
Phones.
competing with people that shoot on DSLR, the single lens reflection cameras. You're
Mm-hmm.
competing with people that shoot with the digital cinema cameras. You're competing with, a whole lot of variety of filmmakers.
Right.
And
Right.
because of this, your craft now comes in, like I always preach. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to stand out from this whole set of competitors, you have to offer something above
Something
average,
average.
something at least good.
Right.
Yeah. So that is how you can now stand out from this influx of people. But yes,
Thank.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
more
Thank
competitive.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you very much.
So being
Yes, please.
competitive, it's competitive, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's why. Let me use myself as an instance. When producers come and come to me and say, "Oh, I just want to do a YouTube film," I'll tell
Mm.
them, "Me, I want to do a great film. I want
How
to
to
do
do
a
a
good film."
film?
Yeah, that's it. So it's not just, even though because it's YouTube,
Mm.
put your best foot forward. I'm not
Thank
Yeah.
trying to
you.
cut corners.
Thank you.
That's it. So
Absolutely.
because
Right.
like you said, YouTube is our first go-to guide now.
Yes.
Now being the
Mm-hmm.
first go-to guide, it is worldwide. So meaning they
Mm-hmm.
can see it anywhere in the world.
Right.
So I wish I can show you a pile of scripts here that I've rejected. It's
Right.
over about 50 I've
Wow.
rejected. So I just feel, so if it's not
Wow.
going to work, it's
Mm.
not going to work.
Mm.
There's nothing a great director can do with a bad script. There's
Mm.
nothing. So
Right.
I have that in the back of my head. So when I see a script, you're as good as your last job. So I would not want people to see you might have been doing a lot of good jobs. That one that you would do that's bad is what they will use to castigate you. So even though we're doing the YouTube thing, I always tell them, look, yes, it is YouTube, but at the same time, we have big films that's on YouTube, so we just got to do it right. So in my space, which is the TV YouTube thing, I try to stand out and still do great films, even though with the lower budget. If the budget is not going to work, I'd rather not do the job. I'd rather step back. If it's not going to work, I'll tell you, oh, but Saeed, we can do it this way. Madam, sir, it is not going to work. Let's move forward. So that because I'm in a competitive world. People are seeing what we're doing, and trust me, it's just that one bad one. They say that one, no, you can't do it right. So I always make sure I try to put in my best foot forward. So it is a competitive industry for us now.
Thank you very much, Sai. Thank you. Please let me. It's a comment. It's a community. It's a conversation. Let me just go straight into the chat and let's see what we're talking there. Thank you very much for coming, for hanging out with us, the community. Miriam Moefe, absolutely, that's my number one fan, of course. uh, that's my wife. Thank you for coming, for joining. Benga Lokun, thank you very much. Sorry, I apologize. We started a few minutes late. We are trying to sort some things out. Yes, the program is 6 p.m. Benga, thank you very much. Josh, thank you very much. Well done. The same well done to you guys. Thank you very much. Omo Umiola Inka, thank you very much. Da Silva, thank you very much for joining us, Da Silva. Um, you can you can start asking your questions now. You can start asking your
Okay,
questions.
I'm
You
with
can
you.
start asking your questions. We'll take them as we go. Thank you very much. We thank you very much, Mr. Armand, for joining us back. We
I'm
missed you
so sorry.
for a point. Um, Okay, let's just go straight to this one. Let's look at some practical strategies. What are the common mistakes that new actors basically they make when trying to enter the industry? Okay, it's very important that we speak to this common mistake because
Can you pose that question again?
I'm saying that what are the common mistakes that new actors make when they're trying to enter the industry?
I need to answer that first, sir. Permission to answer that one.
Okay, but we can't see what's going on.
Can you see me?
No.
No, not we can see you.
I'm seeing you guys. I'm seeing all of you.
Wow. Okay. Let me try and connect you. Just give us a minute. Try to re-add yourself. Let me connect you again.
Okay,
Why
let me
Uzo?
connect you all.
Take on the question. Uzo,
The question is what
yes,
again?
common mistakes that newcomers so this they want to I want to act. Because basically that's one of the reasons why I actually set up this
All right.
conversation. Yes.
The common mistake is first of all believing that everyone in Nollywood gratifies sex for roles.
Right.
That's a very common mistake
Mm-hmm.
from upcoming actors. And when I'm talking about actors, I'm talking about male and female combined.
Right.
So that peculiarity that they think in their mind, that mindset of coming with the idea that, okay, yeah, if I flaunt this or flaunt that, yeah, my not being so good at my craft will be excused
Good.
because I can use sexual gratification to get to where I'm going to. Yeah, that's a big common mistake that I have
Okay.
noticed with some upcoming, or many rather, not even
Mm,
some, many
right.
upcoming actors.
Mm,
Another thing is believing that because you stand in front of your mirror and recite some lines, that automatically makes you
makes you a good
an
actor.
actor.
Right.
No, not even good. An actor to start with
An
before
actor.
even being good. You have to be first of all an actor before you become good.
A good actor, absolutely.
That's it. You have to first
Hmm.
of all become an actor.
Right.
Um, Acting is not newscasting.
It's not.
Acting is not just coming in front of the camera, to read
Mm-hmm.
lines and all that. There is a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot of world that you are exploring as actors, and to open the doors of those worlds, to explore them, you need the craft, you need to hone your skill, you need at least a bit of training. I'm saying at least because some people are naturally talented. And this
Right.
bit of training can be informal and it can be formal too. So it's not
Right.
necessary that it has to be, or you must go to acting or drama school. If you can afford that, I recommend that or something.
Mm,
But you need like a guide. You
right.
understand? It's not
Mhm.
something you just wake up in the morning. Saeed made an allusion to a guy that has been practicing for over 10 years. Anybody that
Yes.
sees the guy in
You call him
America now
madman.
will think he's just an overnight success. No, that
Right.
is the result of 10 years of practicing, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
noticed him.
Mm.
You
Right.
understand? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a mistake to just believe that, hey, it's something, or okay, if I have my money, Shebi is just to shoot. I can shoot with my phone or something. I'll just put
Mm-hmm.
myself on the film and okay, that works. But in the
Mm.
process of doing that, you
Mm.
also have to understand that you have to go through a process of becoming, the characters that you play. And to become those characters, you need guidance. If not,
Right.
you will just find yourself in front of the screen all the time in
Mm.
your own film because it's your own film. You will not be
Mm-hmm.
hireable, you're not growing, and you're
Mm-hmm.
not becoming good. Instead,
Mm.
you're just redundant. I'll allow
Right.
other speakers to talk to this, please. Yeah.
Yes, please. Sai, can you speak to this quickly, please?
Yeah. So the big mistake that they make is money. Money
UK,
is.
log out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
The big mistake is putting money forward. Money is their first thing in their head. They think money. I tell people, we are coming to Nollywood to make money. This is not for you. You know, a lot of us are passion driven about this. This is our lives. This is what we sign up for. You know, I went to business school in New York, but I went to York College. I'm not. I mean, it still helps me with my business, IQ. But this is not what I'm practicing now. I mean, I'm practicing business in filmmaking. The first thing when during our own time, when we were coming up in the industry, we were more driven, passion driven. We were hungry. We were happy to go on set, say,
Yes.
"Oh, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn this. I'm going to learn that."
Yes.
Like staying at home makes me somehow. I want to be on set.
I'm going to be on absolutely.
So that was the zeal. So the new people of nowadays, they feel, let me just go. I'm going to make money. I want to go and make a lot of money. I said, no, don't put money first. Do the work. Keep doing the good work. Keep going. Keep going. The money will follow. The money will follow.
Right.
I tell people, I always use myself as an example. I tell some people, I was paid 2,000 naira in this business.
Right. Some of us did it free of charge.
So it's a process. My slogan: you cannot jump the process. You can't buy the process.
You cannot. You cannot.
You can never jump it or buy it.
You're right.
On the long run, it's because of YouTube thing now that people are using and they think, oh, it's just like that. No. If YouTube crashes today, a lot of them will go back to banking or something.
Yes. Yes,
a lot
absolutely.
of them will go back to banking. So
right.
they feel, oh, this person is doing well on YouTube, is making all the money on YouTube. So, oh, that's how easy it is for me to get on. Money, yes, we need money to survive.
Right.
But you see, the passion, we just got to put that first. Put that passion, keep pushing. I believe one day, it's just going to peak. It's a process.
Right.
It's a process. I didn't, my first film that I directed, I can't compare it to what I'm directing today because now I have different things. That's it's a gradual process. Keep going. So I believe if I put money first back then, maybe I'll go back to US. If that was what I came for, I came from the States. But when I came, I'm like, okay, this is this is Nigeria now. So I have to come there and start growing. I spent 20 years of my life in New York. So when coming here, I'm like, okay, this is a different system. This is a different way. And if I want to grow in this business, I tell people where I'm at today. I saw it years ago. So it wasn't the money that I was looking for. It was more of, oh, that place was, okay, this is where you're going. It's just like a doctor who, you can't become a doctor if you go to med school. You can become a lawyer if you go to law school. So it's a process. You just need to walk towards it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Saheed. Thank you. It's a process. People need to follow the process. You don't jump the gun because you want to be an actor and all that. People have served in this industry for years, for ages, and all that. For me, for example, I did all the different levels of job as a crew to become where I am today and all that. And I appreciate that. I will appreciate the opportunity that was given to me to even serve. So people must learn to intern, also to serve, to understudy and all that. Quickly, let me just take some comment quickly. That Sylvia, yes, it's hot. Yeah, we are hot. We're hot like that. I have some of the hottest filmmakers on the chat right now. The conversation. Uzo Okpechi is live here. Saheed Apanpa, Mr. Prolific is here and all that. So thank you very much.
So it's official. So it's official now. Saheed Apanpa is the new Mr. Prolific.
Oh, official, it's official.
Okay, I'm changing my name. I'm changing permission to change my name now. I'm changing my name now.
Yes. Yeah, official, Mr. Prolific. Thank you. And yeah, Etukudo, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for making your day. Olamide Adekanyoja. Thank you, Ade Kayoja. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Uya says well done. Olumide says Olamide says well done. Thank you. Same well done to all of you guys. They are enjoying the conversation. Please, at this point, this way you can ask your questions, all the burning questions that you want to ask. They will be answered. And if they answer it on this platform, you can take it to the bank. I tell you for certainty and all that. So moving forward, what should an upcoming actor do daily to increase their chances of growing this industry? You are okay. Let's start with Said then this time. Said, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm listening. So
okay, so what advice do you have? What should an upcoming actor, even by extension, a crew member, do daily to increase their chances?
So
because you talked about the basketball guy who has been training for years. So what could they do daily as an actor for them to increase their chances of being picked?
Reading is a must. Reading.
Right.
You read and you watch films. Some people say, "Oh, you're watching as a filmmaker. You're watching too much films. Too much film." I tell them I'm working. Why are you watching too much films? I'm working. So watching film for a filmmaker means he's still working. So I'm working because I'm learning, I'm seeing, I'm checking. Oh, this is why. Oh, I like this shot. Oh, how did they do this? I am working. So reading, watch films. As an actor, work on yourself. You can even pick someone to understudy.
Right.
For instance, I gave about 10 people from Royal Heart who comes to my set to understudy actors on the set. And they just come and they want to watch how it's being done. A novice who's an actor who doesn't know how to block can come and block your camera all through. I've had someone who came and stood in front of my camera all through, stood in front with the back, like her back was back in the camera, and because she didn't know. She didn't know. Now, while she's on set and you are giving blocking, she can see and this is okay. This is why they did. Oh, this is why this is that. So I advise actors, aspiring actors, to if you can pick somebody, let me go and understudy on this production. You learn,
right?
Learning stage. You learn as you're on that set. You learn. So read, work on yourself more. Watch more films. That's my advice.
Okay, so before you come in, I just want to add drop this one before you answer. Would you say passion is enough to succeed in Nollywood? As you answer
passion is not enough. Passion is not enough. Yes, passion. Yes, and yes to passion. But it's not enough. You must be disciplined.
What about connection?
What?
Connection is never enough. Right.
Yeah, the connection can open the door for you, but you have to have talents, passion, discipline to stay in the room. To stay in the room. Which connection opened? Which connection opened?
Let me give you an example. If I recommend a bad actor to you now, and she comes on your set, she has used my connection. Now on your set, you see, this one knows Sabi acts now. You're not going to use her again.
Yes, I just brought that one up. Because people say now because of connection, I get the role.
No,
you understand. No. So usually this is a normal thing for a lot of people. When I want to work in the industry, or say, and a connection, if you get connection, yes, you can grow another. So I'll still leave it to you to Uzo to speak to read those things that they should do daily to increase their chances.
Saheed has spoken to some, and thank you, Saheed, for hitting the nail on the head. An actor must be disciplined.
Right.
it is important,
Very,
because
very, very.
there is a lot of doors that discipline unlocks, that talent
Mm-hmm.
won't, that your
Right.
passion won't, and all that. Mike Tyson back in the day said that
Mm.
anytime that he wants to fight an opponent, he checks the routine of the opponent to see the training
Mm.
schedule and all that. That if he
Mm.
finds out that his opponent trains from 4 a.m. in the morning, he will
Mm-hmm.
start his own training at 2 a.m. just to
Right.
gain advantage,
Mm.
of the
Mm.
opponents when they get into the ring. That is what
Right.
discipline does to you. So
Absolutely.
if you're
Absolutely.
disciplined enough, you're going to watch films, you're going to read books, like Saeed said, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
visit sites that
Yes.
teach you, that teach acting. You're going
Acting.
to use your
Mm-hmm.
data wisely to search
Mm-hmm.
on the web where
Right.
you can learn how to act, because it is
Mm.
out there. So it
Mm.
is no longer the days that you say, I don't have money to go to drama school or film school or something. No excuse for you again. The
Yes.
space is completely democratized.
It's,
So
it's,
if you seek knowledge, you will find knowledge. And I
right.
always say something: knowledge is never enough until it is
Mm-hmm.
applied.
Right.
That's
Right.
it. It is
Absolutely.
not enough.
Mm.
It's not enough for you to seek knowledge. You have to apply knowledge. And that is
Right.
Bruce Lee. Yeah.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
you have to. Then, like Said also said, you have to have favorites. You're watching films, you practically like a particular actor. You want to know, okay, how does this actor, what is this actor's process and all that? Is he a method actor? Is he just organic? Does he just open his mind and go on set? Or is he just one of those that, are instantaneous and spontaneous in their reactions or something? You want to
Right.
know how they get these processes and how they get these things done, because
Absolutely.
actors actually have processes. And acting is a very wide field, because these people are the most vulnerable on set, and they are the
Mm-hmm.
only people in the line of filmmaking that become everything you ask them to become. They can be actors, they can be directors, they can be mechanics, they can be engineers, they can be pilots, they can be captains of
Hmm.
industries, business moguls, and all that. And this is just one person. So there is
Yes.
no way that it is by chance that you're going to become all these people if you don't have a process, if you don't hone your skill, if you don't try to learn, if you're not inquisitive, if you're not asking
Mm-hmm.
questions, if you're not
Mm-hmm.
watching films, or
Right.
if you're not trying to be better than
Mm.
your last.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Uzo. Thank you, Said. I've been speaking to Uzo Okpechi. Is the director of the big Mystic River that was on Netflix, and Kamsi on Amazon Prime, and of course Saheed Apanpa, the now newly crowned Mr. Prolific. He's done over 200 good films
Mr.
in the
Prolific.
industry. Yes, so Said is one great filmmaker that you guys need to connect him. I've always said to the community, if you have any questions, ask the question now. Don't come back later and be sending me DM and say, I wanted to ask this question. Ask them now. In this line, let me just go straight to the community. um Ola Daniel says, "Oh, we are hot. There's fire. That means we're hot. The conversation is hot." Benga Olokun says, "Enjoying the conversation." Absolutely, thank you very much. Told you Shobanjo. Yeah, I told you my in-law is insightful as always. Do not think I would enjoy the session like last week, but he has been lit all the way. Yeah, she was with us last week and all that. She was like, she's saying that she didn't think this week would be as interesting as the one of last, but she's saying that this one is been hot, hot, hot. Benga says, okay, so I remember I told you about the young man and scriptwriter. It should be the year. This is what we're talking about. It should be here to hear us talk and ask questions. This is what I wanted to bring the last time, that people go to film festival, go to events, for them to get opportunity. But what do? They see Uzo as if they want to take pictures. Don't take pictures and do red carpet and go home. Why did you go to those networking? Those places are the major place for you to network. It's part of what you, as a new, as an upcoming actor, somebody who want to break into Nollywood, should take advantage of. Right? You've seen platform that you can have connection, can network yourself and see how you can hook up. Instead, you are taking it for granted. You take pictures, and then you post on this social media, and that's not it. I think you went to that place to get connection and all that. Anyway, thank you very much, my community. I appreciate you guys and all that. Moving forward quickly, let's speak to the industry. A lot of people have been saying the industry is cliquish or and clannish, so to speak. You want to speak to that, Uzo? That the industry is cliquish and clannish.
Yeah, I don't think it's something peculiar to Nollywood. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, and it is like that all over the world. You have cabals, you have cliques, you have clans, you have the friend zone, you have the frenemies, you have the enemies too. People that don't like your guts and don't like, the way
Right.
you carry yourself and all that. But I tell you something, Steven Spielberg was never given a chance. He's one of
Right.
the greatest directors out of the US.
Mm.
Francis Ford Coppola, the director
Yes.
of the popular Godfather,
Father, yeah.
who so many have acclaimed, including Steven Spielberg, that's the best film ever made,
Right.
was never given a chance by Hollywood. George
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, Industrial Light and Magic, Star Wars
Right.
and all that, that franchise,
Yes. Yes.
was never given a chance by
Yes.
Hollywood. And these
Right.
people now are the powers behind Hollywood. It shows
Mm.
you something. It just shows you something. It is
Mm.
about their audacity of belief. It is
Mm.
about that raw passion that Said
Mm.
alluded to earlier on in this
Right.
program. That,
Mm.
hey, we just want to make films and we don't know what dreams may come. And they were
Yep.
just making films. And these films till today are being referred to. You can imagine
Mm.
being still referring to Godfather that was shot way back, way back, way back as one of the best as the best films. He was emphatic because Francis Ford Coppola was given a Lifetime Achievement Award recently, and the people that honored him with the award or presented him with the awards
Mm.
were George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, and
Feedback,
they
yeah.
spoke overwhelmingly,
Women
you
about
know,
him, yeah.
over what this
Right.
guy
Has
stood
been
for back in the day. So
Mm.
it tells you, again, like Said said, that passion drove these people from the beginning. And
Right.
because they understood that they were not making films to make money, they were
Mm.
making films to make more movies. In the
Films.
process of making more movies, they now
Mm-hmm.
make money and they
More
have
money.
become
That's it.
institutions.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
And that's
Go
what
ahead.
Walt Disney said. That's what
Mm-hmm.
Walt Disney said, that you
Mm.
don't make movies to make money. You
Money.
make movies so that
To
you
make
can make more movies. In the
movies.
process of making more movies, money will definitely come. But if you
That's
Absolutely.
make
it.
that your first port of call or your first bus stop, you are missing it totally altogether from the beginning. And
Mm.
that's a recipe for failure. So
Mm.
yes, there are clans in Nollywood, there are cliques, there are cabals, there are that, this and that. But hey, it is a democratized space.
Right.
Technology has brought democracy to filmmaking. You don't
Making
have to
absolutely.
shoot with Ari, Alexa
Mm-hmm.
35. You don't have to shoot with Ari Mini LF or Ari Mini. You don't have to shoot with Nikon Red, whether
Mm.
Monstro, whether Gemini, whether Ranger, whether
Just
Red
shoot.
One, whether, Mysterium. You don't have to. You don't have to shoot with Sony
Mm.
Venice or the Sony Burano. You don't have to shoot with the Panasonic, the high level Panasonic or the
Cameras,
Canon
yeah.
750 or the Canon 700. You don't
Right.
have to shoot with all these cameras. You don't have to shoot with all this.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot with anything that is available to you right now. And thankfully,
Right.
most of the phones can shoot on HD.
Mm.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
it's an
Right.
accepted standard. But what
It
is
is.
important is your craft and your
Mm.
ability to tell a story
Tell it
with
very
it.
well.
If
Yeah.
you're an actor, what is important is your craft and your ability to interpret your roles better than the rest, because that is what will make you good. That is what will stand you out. So there are really no excuses, but there are cabals, there are cliques.
You want to speak to that?
Okay. Like he said, there are in all sectors, they will always
Yes.
have, oh, this is my person, oh, that's
Mm,
his person, oh,
mm,
that's this person's person,
mm, mm, mhm,
it's wherever space you find yourself,
mm.
just do well in that space.
Right.
Wherever space you find yourself, whatever clique you find yourself, do
Mm,
well in that space. You know, I'll tell you something. There's some people, like you said, there are frenemies, there are enemies. There are
mhm.
some set of people who went to DSTV
Right.
and told DSTV that me and particular person in DSTV are cabal because they are buying my films.
We have films. Can you imagine?
The truth is, then I don't. I mean, I'm just in that space.
Right.
I'm doing what I'm doing to my best
Up to
knowledge.
two.
There's no,
Right.
I mean, I'm not. So that is, but to them, they feel, oh, there's a click going on there, you know.
Mm,
So for me, it's like I said, whatever space you find yourself in,
mm.
just do your best.
Thank
Do your
you.
best.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me go to the community quickly as we round up. Told says, do actor do like crash courses on different profession for like taking a role in acting? Basically, which is asking, do you need to do crash courses like master classes or short courses before acting and all that? For me, I'll say yes because like in my opening, you guys remember that I said that myself and Uzo we attended a couple of we've done a lot of course master class, and also for you to improve in this industry, you must, as a matter of fact, continue to improve. Today only I've gone to two different industry events, one on broadcasting and one on TV content production. So you must come to reinvent yourself. So yeah, just picture it, Uzo or Said. Do we need training? Do we need to continue to train ourselves? Why do we need to do cash?
Absolutely, absolutely. We need training, we need retraining, we need reorientation, we need a change of mindset because,
Mm,
like we have alluded to in the course of this show, a lot of people come into the industry with the wrong mindset.
absolutely.
Some actors come because they are already popular on social
Mm,
media and they think
mm,
automatically that will translate to them being lead actors in your movies and all that. And that is
right.
a misconception, a very
Mm,
big misconception and all that. So,
mm,
yes, we need training, we need retraining, we need a change of mindset on how to shoot better movies than we're shooting right now. Because
right.
when it comes to that yardstick, Nollywood still has a long way to go in, storytelling capabilities and all that. We have
Right.
improved with using the modern equipment and being at par with international standard in the use of certain production equipment, especially the camera and lenses, but we're not
Right.
at par with storytelling yet. And that is the
Right.
essence of filmmaking. How to
Making.
tell visual narratives that are compelling, that are believable, and that are memorable. Yeah.
Right. Peter, welcome back. Sorry we missed you a lot.
Peter, you keep
Just
disappearing and appearing.
yes,
Yeah.
just
I
jump
have a
into it.
lot of issues with
Don't worry, it's
technical.
okay. Just jump into it quickly. What's the place of training? Place of training in for upcoming actors in this industry. Not just upcoming, it's
Ye-
for everybody generally. What's the place of training? Can you speak to
Yes,
that quickly?
training is very important because yes, not just for actors, I think for crew members and the whole production because there's the training, the informal training. If you can go to a film school or you have a mentor or you have some form of formal training, that's a
Mm,
bonus. But also, you should also do your research. If you can visit a set to see how it's done, or if you can watch making of movies or get a mentorship or go somewhere where you can get training. And also, you can do research online because
mm,
there are a lot of actors out there that, like Uzo was saying, they look in the mirror and they think they can act. Yes, you can
Mm.
act, but can you go on a film set and do you know the technical? Because it's not only about acting, there's the technical aspect of it. I was on
Right.
a set once and we said action, and the actor said, "Should I start?" Now
That's
that's just, yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
threw everybody off. And then the
Off.
next thing he said is, "Okay, I'm going to do this." And I was so angry because now
Yeah.
you're wasting time, you're
Mm.
wasting the crew's time, and it's not fair to the other actors. And for crew members, the same thing. There was a set we went on, and the camera assistant forgot the batteries where at the hotel. What's he doing? We're charging it. There should be a checklist. So all those little perks or little things, training is
Mm.
very, very important. It's not about acting or going there. There's a lot more to filmmaking than just showing up and acting. And yes, you can act, but can you really act? Acting
Yes.
is not acting. Acting is becoming, being that
Right.
character, transforming, interpreting the story, believability, and storytelling, and all that. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk fast before my phone goes off again.
Okay, no problem. Why were I think, what was the place of social media in all of this one? Because Sahil alluded to a fact that someone reached out to him on social media and all that. What's the place of social media? Is it doing us good or doing us bad? Let me just go to the two extreme. Peter, continue.
Okay, social media is good, and then it also has its pros and cons. If you have social media following, are they active? Did you buy followers? So social
Mm.
media, yes. If you're looking from a marketing point of view, it can help, but
Right.
it's not the wherewithal because can you um can you produce? Can you, what's the word I'm looking for? Can you Hmm. So when when you have social media, you have 2 million followers, then you
Followers,
have
yes.
20 people engaging. So
Engagement, yes.
the producer is like, okay, if I put this person is going to have all these 2,000,
All
two
these
million potential
views,
viewers, but
viewers.
are they
Yes.
really there? And also,
Mm.
what you're doing on social media is very different from what you're doing on set. You
Right.
can stand in front of a camera by yourself, but when there are people around, your producer, your director, your crew, your other members, can you work with them? Can you perform? Are you able to bring a role to life? Are you
Mm.
sellable? So social media is good in a way, but what can you do with it?
Right. Okay. So, Uzos, let's speak to the fact that other means, other platform that people can basically start from before they come in straight. Like, can they start with using skits and all those little things to train themselves before they push into
Yeah,
the
why
main?
not? I like quoting the greats a lot because I follow the greats. Quentin Tarantino says something and he's serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
He said he wants to be a filmmaker, pick up the camera, go shoot something, put your name on it, you have become a filmmaker. That's just
Filmmaker,
it.
absolutely.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have become a filmmaker, but you have not become a good
A
filmmaker.
good filmmaker.
That is
Good.
where your journey starts. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what people keep missing.
Mm-hmm.
Because of technology,
Mm.
it has brought democracy to the space.
Right.
So any and everybody can become a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
Mm-hmm.
is, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not.
Right.
And that's what it is. You can shoot with
Mm.
your phone now, you can edit with your phone, you can do all sorts and upload. So
Mm.
you have become your director, you have become your producer, and you have also become your distributor. That
Right.
is what the internet generally, through social media and all the apps and handles, have been able to do to filmmaking. So
Right.
now it behoves on you as that filmmaker now to want to hone your craft, to want to be better than the rest, to want to stand out, or to want to create a path for yourself. Because
Right.
every filmmaker must have or must create his or her path. If
The
not, you
path.
will be lost. You will be
Mm.
lost. If not, you will be
Right.
lost. You will be
Right.
lost among the multitude. Because, like we said at the
Absolutely.
beginning of the program, there
Mm.
is an influx of people because of the same democratization of the space.
Yeah. Right.
So you must understand what is happening. Right now, AI is here. I know a lot of things I have done with AI. I'm not going to talk about it here because it's not the topic of the day. But
Yes.
AI has further democratized that space.
Absolutely.
And if you
Absolutely.
know how to use it and to use the right prompts, you have an edge over somebody that is still relying totally on the organic processes. So,
Right.
yes, social media, the internet, yes, I say yes to them.
Right.
Yeah, they have their cons and pros, like Aman mentioned already. But hey, everything in life has cons and pros. I
Yeah.
remember at a time in the history of Nigeria, a particular church pastor preached against watching television.
Right.
But this same pastor was on television preaching.
Right.
Aha, aha. So let's have this context very, very clear. Let's be very clear on this context. You understand? So we must
Yes.
be very clear on what, is bad about the internet. And we must be particularly very clear on the good
Yes.
that the
Right.
internet has done. It has turned the world into a global village. And there is nothing else that could have done that.
Right. Said, can you are you there? If you're there, can you speak to it, Said?
Okay. When they say social media, I think I'm number one.
Right. I know.
So I believe in shouting. It's show
Right.
business. So let's. Somebody say I post too much on my page. Say, am I a blogger? I have about
It's
seven
your
thousand.
page. It's your page, for God's sakes. It's your page.
I have about 7,000 posts. So the truth is, this has worked for me heavily. 7,000 posts is a lot of posts. How I'm able to
Absolutely.
do it, I don't know. I mean, I just make effort to try to. About 80% of my clients came from Instagram. I have people who I've never met in my life who has, as I'm talking to you, I have about 15 films paid for, and I've never seen the EPs. We just shot 10 films for a particular lady who came from London. We have never seen before. And she made payments without seeing me. But
Wow.
because she has studied, like she said, I have studied your page for 2 years. She said, I was studying your page for 2 years, and trust me, when I wanted to start pitching myself, she said, don't pitch. I know who you are. We are working. We just did 10 straight films for the lady. I just did 10 straight films that I did for the woman. So Instagram, social media is a place where it's a space where a lot of us need to really, really make use of.
Yeah.
Even media needs to be used well. There is something about a third party papers saying something about you. People tend to believe it because he's on channels, he's on
Yes.
Vanguard. They
Yeah.
tend to believe that third party. So social media, the media outlets is a big space to
Big space.
make use of. It
Right.
works for me heavily, and that's why I have 7,000 posts on my page, because it works for me and it keeps working for me. So I will keep posting on my page.
Right. Thank you very much, Said. Let me just go straight to the community as random. Benga says really interesting. Katie Ferg says we need continuous training, unlearn, and acquire more real time. Absolutely. Prince Ju Titus, Prince JTT. Whoa, what an insight! Absolutely. This is what the conversation is all about. Benga says, okay, it's live with you. Okay, good. The screenwriter is live with us. Just continue listening to us and all that. Benga says, I want to say that I appreciate the guest speakers and all. Benga, in short, the community is appreciating everybody. Uzo Okpechi, Saheed Apanpa, Peter Boyo, they are appreciating you guys for what you're doing. And I want to say thank you for what you're doing. Well, before we round up quickly, for those of you who also need, because we're talking on social media right now, there are places where you can have information for auditions, notice for audition, and all that. There's a place called castingcalls.ng. Myself and my team, Aman and Co, we run that page. So if you need information about audition and casting, right, roster to castingcalls.ng. There's another one run by one of our colleagues also, great director Tope Alake. It's called Casting Place Africa. These are places where you can have authentic casting information and all that. There's another one, I think there's another one called Pages Casting too. Pages Casting also does very well and all that. As we get more, we have to verify them before we bring them up to, because like I said, on this platform, we already give verified information, right information, the proper information. That's what we're going to give. While we round up, I think Uzo is a bit. As we round up now, let me ask Saeed, what advice will you give someone watching right now, maybe a 20-year-old boy in Warri, in Asaba, in Enugu, who wants to be in Nollywood? Where does that person need to start from?
Like I said in the beginning, social media is a big space.
Right.
You are in Warri, you are in Benin, I'm in Lagos. The way for us to connect is social media. So if you're a good actor, you can do a lot of monologues and post on your page and find out who the who's are in the industry. Tag them, show what you can do. Don't just sit and think one director will come and find you in your bedroom. Of course not. You need to work on yourself, post on your page, leave your page open. Stop privatizing your page. A lot of actors, you go to their page to check their work, you see that their page is on private. Why is your page on private as an actor? Why? Davido's page is not on private.
It's not.
Whiskey's the page is not on private. Why is your page on private as an actor? So they need to make use of social media well and find out who's who in the business and reach out.
Right. Okay. I think just both of us left now, pending when did that people comes about and all that. So let's talk about. Do you still need more mentorship structures in Nollywood? Because I think we need mentors and mentorship structures. What do you think about mentorship structures as we round up, please?
Okay, I can't get that question.
Okay, so people keep asking, do we have mentors what's the place of mentorship in Nollywood?
Okay, like I said, I mentor a lot of people. I allow people to come on my sets to come and understudy. So I've been doing it. It's a plus for them because they get to learn on the set.
Right. Okay. So any other advice? Do you have any other advice before round up? I'm trying to see if we can have Uzo back or Peter back so I can round up quickly.
So also find out a lot of casting sites on social media. Who are the people who does, like you mentioned, Tope Alake, your own space as well. People should make use of it and find out what's happening. When the next audition is, try to attend auditions. There's nothing wrong with attending auditions.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Try to attend auditions.
Right. All right. Let me just go to the community now. Do we have any questions? We appreciate all the speakers and all that. As a roundup now, I would like to say a big thank you to everybody who the community who's been part of this conversation. It's a conversation, really. It's not it's not one-on-one newscasting thing or the normal news kind of thing. This is a one-on-one. This is a conversation where everybody can be part of. So I want to say a big thank you to Mary. Mary, thank you very much. Benga, appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. George, Joy, thank you. Amomi Olayinka, thank you. Da Silva, thank you. Uya Tukudo, thank you. Olamide, thank you. Ola Daniels, thank you. Toju, thank you. Katie Fett, thank you. Jude, hello. Jude Thomas, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, and We can hear you, Saheed.
Overcall.
Saheed, can you just pause a bit? Hello, Saheed.
Okay,
Hello,
presently,
Saheed.
I need full
Saheed.
house lower by. I need full
Saheed.
house lower.
And
Full
are you with
maximum
me?
number in, so once any space open, magic.
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for being part
No
of the
problem.
of this today. Um, thank you very much, Saeed. I appreciate you. Um, Uzo Okpechi, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you for hanging on board. Saeed, you have any last word before you go? What project are you going to? What's your social media space? I know you run a very vibrant YouTube channel. Can you tell us about it and all that? How we can see your films and all that, please? Saeed, can you unmute and just let us? Hello? Okay. Can you hear me, Saeed? Hello? Okay, so like we said, I want to say a big thank you to Uzo Okpechi for coming on board. Thank you, Peter Manboyo, Saeed Apanpa, Mr. Prolific. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I don't take this for granted. I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. And all that. Saeed, can you hear me? Hello,
Yes.
Saeed. Okay,
Yes,
so I was saying that, can you speak? Do you have any project coming up? Do you have anything that you want us to know about? I know you run a very vibrant YouTube page for your movies. How can I see your movie? Can you tell us the community, your channels, how we can look out for your movies and what we are looking out for? Thank you.
Okay, my channel name is Apanpa TV. We have a lot of work on the pipeline. We're doing 2 films for Rock. Next, we have Charles Okafor's production coming up. We have a lot of titles coming up. Definitely on Apanpa TV. They can subscribe to Apanpa TV. My channel, my Instagram name is Saheed Apanpa, so they can follow up. Any question, I'm open to answer at any point.
Right. So thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. God bless you for hanging on with me. Thank you for being on
No
the
problem.
conversation. I look forward to seeing you very soon again. Let's do it better. That is great. If we are sign up at this point in time, please, if you enjoy this channel, I don't want to say I subscribe, but subscribe if you want to support this channel. Please subscribe and watch out for the next edition again. We promise to do better every week in, week out, bringing more episodes that will be quite interesting to you. And we also promise that this will be a platform where we give authentic information, the way it should be. Anything that you see on this page, it will be the real thing, the real deal. You can take it to the bank. So thank you very much. My name is Kingsley Omoefe. Keep watching and God bless all of us. Sign
All
up
right.
now.
God bless you, sir. Now.
Thank you, Sai. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. God bless. Thank you and have a great evening. Thank you very much.